What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I know you're thinking, Austin, why do you orange? Well, because I use a self tanner, and let me explain why, okay? I'm putting this tanner on, I shave my arms because I have a bodybuilding show in 1 week. Now, I don't really talk about this a whole lot on my channel, but I want to start incorporating more of what I actually do in real life, because I'm not just all military. Like, I do other stuff, and I like talking about the military because lots of you have questions about it, but today's video is not going to be anything about the military. I'm sorry, everybody can learn something from this video, so stay tuned. Today I just want to talk about what I've been doing, what my training has been like, what my cardio has been like, etc. If you're wondering, this is my second glass of coffee today. It's 7:30 and it's really the only thing I can drink besides water. I've officially cut out all sugar-free sweeteners, all carbonated drinks. So this week is going to be a really aggressive week because I'm 1 week out. The show that I'm doing is the Anaheim Fit Expo. It's at the Anaheim Convention Center, August 25th. So we're just going to dive into the things I've been doing to cut weight. Hope you guys enjoy this video. This is my scale. This is my Amazon scale. I usually weigh about 350 to 400 grams of these egg whites in here, but I already know that there's 450 grams in this entire container, so I just use the whole thing. So y'all, I would normally eat these. They're little packets of oatmeal, 100 calories a piece, but they're artificially sweetened. So starting from yesterday, I've officially cut out all sugar-free things, artificial sweeteners, so I cannot eat this. So I'm gonna eat some normal oatmeal. Target. I'm going for 80 grams on the oatmeal. My theory behind weighing food is it's absolutely crucial. You may find yourself, dumping your oatmeal in to try to equal 80 grams and then sprinkling just a little by little. And people look at me like I'm crazy, but I think it's crucial, especially when you're prepping for a show. I'm also doing peanut butter in my oatmeal because I just throw it in my total calories. It's like 290 for one serving, which is 32 grams, so that's what I'm going for. So I'm gonna show you a smart way to measure your peanut butter. You put your tub on the scale. Instead of weighing how much is in the bowl, you weigh how much you take out, because that accounts for the number that's on your spoon as well. So 29, and you just keep digging out until you hit 32. Whatever your serving size is, this one's 32, that's how much you put in. Let me explain this for a second. So I'm not doing any artificial sweeteners. This is actual sugar, dextrose. It's the simplest form of sugar. I usually throw 5 to 10 grams in my oatmeal and then just account it towards my macros. So each gram of this is 1 gram of carb because it's pure sugar. Usually to put in my oatmeal, I would use this unsweetened almond milk, but we have officially cut out all gums as well. In here, there's gelin gum, which is, I think, helps it hold it together. I don't really know. I'm not a scientist. Here about 30 minutes. My secret weapon is grapefruit. I love eating grapefruit before I work out. It's a good source of sugar. Plus, the most important thing is it gives you a good pump. Alright guys, so we are here at Gold's Gym, downtown Long Beach. We're gonna hit a leg workout. I'm gonna show you some things. I'm not really gonna talk to the camera because I'll be in the zone, but I'll be illustrating along the way, so stay tuned. Alright, so first things first, my warm-ups consist of leg swings. I will do 3 to 4 sets forward each leg, and then 3 to 4 sets from side to side each leg. I do these because it's a great dynamic warm-up for the hamstrings, and it's also a great dynamic warm-up for your hip flexors. Next, you'll see me loading up the bar right here. I start with 3 to 4, maybe even 5 sets of light squats. Be sure they're light. I start off with these because it's great warm up. It helps lubricate the joints. It helps get some blood into the hips. and to the quads and to the hamstrings. Next, you'll see me go into calf raises. I've started to implement these at the start of my workout because I'm fresh and I feel like I'm stronger at the start of my workout. You'll see me doing standing here. I always pair standing with seated. It doesn't really matter which one you do first. Sometimes I do seated first, and I shoot for sets of 12 to 15. About 3 to 4 sets or 5, just depends on what you're feeling or where your weak points are at. When I'm seated, I'll shoot for a 2 to 3 second contraction, and this burns really bad. Next, I'm going into hamstrings. You always work your hamstrings on your leg days. I see so many people just doing quads or doing calves, and that's not a full leg day. You have to work your quads and your hamstrings independently. My hamstrings never grew until I really worked them. So here we're doing alternate hamstring curls. I try to keep these pretty slow. Never overstretch your hamstrings. And keep these as light as you're comfortable with. I'm going relatively heavy here because I do these all the time. I will shoot for 5 sets of 8 to 10 heavier. Alright y'all, so next is leg press. I do these, it helps get more blood in the quads. It's also a great burnout workout. So today's workout, I didn't go too heavy, but stay between reps of 12 to 15, and I did 5 sets. I would normally do these a lot heavier, like maybe 5 to 6 plates, but today is just a pump refresher. And you'll see me grab my hamstrings from time to time, and that's to make sure that the tension is on that place right below the quad and the hamstring. These are probably my favorite finisher. Like I said, today's workout was not a long one, but it's very effective. I do 5 sets of back and forths. It just depends on how big the area I work with is. You'll see me going down really slow and touching that knee kind of slow. That means I get a good stretch on the quad, and it also puts a lot of tension on the leg that's up. Like I said, today's workout was just a pump refresher. It wasn't anything heavy. Let's talk about post-gym rituals. So normally I would do the normal thing and have 2 scoops of protein, but today I'm gonna do 100 grams of basmati rice, which is this rice right here. It's awesome, it tastes great, it's kind of sweet. Of course, chicken breast because it's the leanest, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of this broccoli slaw in there. I've got 10 ounces of chicken right here. I'm just gonna put it in the pan, heat it up, and I just combine all this stuff together. So we're gonna do 85 grams of this broccoli slaw. 100 grams of white rice. Now this is my little secret. I've never seen this anywhere else, but since we've cut back on the sodium, what I like to do is add a little vinegar. Now vinegar tastes kind of salty, but it has 0 sodium in it, and it's good for you. Daily, I intake 2 gallons of water. It's not easy. Sometimes I'm not even thirsty. I don't really get thirsty a whole lot because I don't sweat a whole lot, but I'm really trying to squeeze this 2 gallons of water in. This is probably the hardest thing that I do. Usually I just What are you doing? My portions are different daily. It's not like I eat the same exact things every day. If I have those leftover macros, like the extra protein, extra carbs, or extra fat to consume at the end of the day, I will go for egg whites, rice, or MCT oil, which MCT oil is pure fat. Rice is pretty much pure carbs, and then egg whites is pure protein. So I'll just kind of tweak it. Some days it may be like 78 grams of egg whites. Some days it may be like 112 grams of carbs, just whatever I need to fulfill my daily macros. Right now, I'm doing 215 grams of protein, 125 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. All right, y'all, so let's recap. What did we cover today? I showed you what I eat in a day, how to track some macros, what I usually do to track macros, and the portions that I eat. Pretty general leg workouts that's similar to the leg workout I normally do. I taught you how I structure my leg workouts. And right now I'm about to kill this meal and go drink some water. And then that's pretty much it. So y'all ask the questions if you have them. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.